So, hello, welcome back. It's Darlene from DePause video channel. And one of our last videos, you got to meet my service dog and my emotional support cat. Wasn't that great? Oh, I'm sorry. She bumped the camera. She's bumping the camera. She's laying here with me. Yep, she's right here with me. She's a girl. So if you happen to notice, I didn't tell you my service dog's name. And there was a reason for that. I said I was a bit old school. A lot of people don't tell you their service dog's name. The biggest reason for that is because they don't want the dog distracted while the dog works. Very few people would actually know the service dog's name. Of course, the handler, and maybe the handler's partner or spouse or significant other. Maybe some close family members or a close friend at the time. But generally, the name isn't known. At least that's the way I started out some 30 years ago. But some people take a different approach and let people know the dog's name. I would say, I guess, maybe there is no hard and fast rule. I would err on the side of caution and not let people know your service dog's name because you don't want the dog to be distracted while it's working, especially if you have a guide dog. That's doing an important job. That dog is seeing for you and has a lot to do while it's working for you. But what do you think about people knowing your dog's name? Maybe it depends on the personality of your dog. Maybe she's okay with a few people knowing her name. And maybe she's okay with a lot of people knowing her name. I say she only because I have a she. But you could have a male service dog. I guess I should be saying your dog. Some dogs are okay with it. You may have a dog right now where it's okay if people know the dog's name, but maybe the previous dog, it wasn't. Or maybe it's okay right now that people know the dog's name, but maybe your next dog, it's not going to be. You have to be flexible with the dogs. They're as individual as people. And nothing is cookie cutter about their personalities. Training is similar from dog to dog, depending on what your needs are, of course. But sometimes there's a lot of nuances, and that can make a dog different from one to the other. Even something as simple as who knows the dog's name and the distractibility of the dog. Because you don't want people calling the dog while you're working and trying to get where you want to go. I mean, that would be terrible if someone across the street called your dog's name and the dog took you out into traffic or walked you into a telephone pole, or I guess maybe a light pole. A lot of telephone lines are underground now. So we'd more have light poles now, or a traffic pole, or an oncoming car, or a bench, or some other obstacle. That would not be cool. It happened to a friend of mine many years ago. People knew his dog's name, walked him right into something. He was a big, tall guy. He got injured. Eventually, the dog had to be retired from working. It was a shame. It was a good dog. He eventually got another dog. Didn't make that mistake again. But even if you know a service dog's name, please be respectful and don't say the name. Let them do their job. Please be mindful and really let them do their job. Just like you, when someone calls your name, it draws your attention away from what you're doing. It's the same thing for the dog. Because what do you do when someone calls your name? You look. You look. And your attention is drawn away from what you were doing. So, please help keep us safe, those of us that use service animals. And please don't call and distract our dogs. We would very much appreciate that, should you even know our dogs' names. Even if you overhear it because we give the dog a command, or you think you might know it, please, just keep it to yourself. You always can ask us how the dog is doing, but doesn't necessarily mean you need to speak the name and distract the dog and take it away from its duties. All right? Thank you so much. I really appreciate this, and so will the other service dog users out there, and for keeping us safe so our dogs aren't distracted. Thank you.